28 Days Later came out in 2002. 28 Weeks Later came out in 2007. And then the new movie, 28 Years Later, that comes out today, releases 23 years after 28 Days Later, which, you know what, never mind. Let's just talk about 28 Years Later. A group of survivors of the rage virus live on a small island. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission into the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have mutated not only the infected, but other survivors. The movie stars Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ray Fiennes, and Alfie Williams. Of course, there's no spoilers on this channel unless I specifically mark the video or I specifically mark the section of the video, and I usually warn you if there are spoilers present. But the one thing that I do want to mention is that maybe you haven't seen 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later. Maybe it's been since 2007 or 2008, like me, since you saw the other two movies. Can you watch this movie and can you enjoy it? Absolutely. They do a fantastic job of summarizing what this is, what the virus is, and where it's taking place. So you have no problems getting caught up, and you can just enjoy the story as it plays out. I do want to talk about the acting though, and I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately, but the acting across the board is really, really well done. I mean, Jodie Comer is really good in this role. She is heartbreaking. She's just great. She's really, really good. And I would like to see her in more roles. I haven't seen her in a whole lot of stuff, and maybe I'm just not watching the right movies. But she's excellent. She's excellent here. And Aaron Taylor Johnson, yet again, I mean, I can't say anymore that, oh, well, he's doing things that I didn't think he was capable of. No, he's shown time and time again that in the right role, he is a really, really good actor. And I think he's really, really good here as well. And Ray Fiennes. I mean, Ray Fiennes, in my opinion, is probably the best actor living that does not have an Academy Award. That guy is so good. And he is, I don't want to say anything about his character, but I want to say that I really, really love Ray Fiennes. And I have ever since Strange Days. And I know that's one of those movies that's very controversial, but in 1995, he completely blew me away in Strange Days and continues to impress me every single time he's on screen. So yeah, Ray Fiennes is amazing. But I will say, throughout the movie, the biggest surprise was Alfie Williams. This kid, he's great in this. He's really, really good. I see that. I mean, look, I really hope that he has a very, very good and, long career ahead of him, because I think he's excellent in this role. And I think he shows a lot of talent. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see where his career progresses from here. Another character in this story, though, is the direction. Danny Boyle's direction. And of course, he's the guy that brought us Trainspotting. And I mean, he's done many, many other movies, including other movies that are on my shelf. But you can definitely tell that this is the director that brought us Trainspotting, because it feels like the director from Trainspotting directed this movie. What I mean is there are music choices that I think fit Trainspotting. It feels almost like a Trainspotting kind of vibe. The way that the camera moves, the way that the movie is edited, it's very, very Danny Boyle. And the thing is, I'm a huge Danny Boyle fan. I really, really love Danny Boyle. So it was cool to see that, yeah, his I guess his style, his stamp of of the way that he makes a movie is here. And it's kind of worth watching just for that. The only real criticism I have of the movie is that there are a couple of scenes where that style, that Danny Boyle trademarked, style, almost takes away from the scene. And that's, I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem, but it is something that I did notice, and it kind of took me out of the emotion of the scene in those couple of moments. But other than that, I mean, I think the movie's pretty dang solid. One other thing I feel like I should mention is that this is part one of a new trilogy. So 28 Years Later is the first, directed by Danny Boyle, written by Alex Garland, who is returning to write this one from the first movie. 28 Days Later, he's going to be writing the next movie called The Bone Temple, which comes out in January. So this is going to be sort of a new thing. And I got to say, I mean, even though I wouldn't say I was blown away by this movie, but I'm really, really glad I saw it. And I'm looking forward to the next one. So I guess the big question is this a movie that you should go spend your hard-earned dollars in the theater to see? I mean, that's really on you. I mean, there's a lot of people who are just kind of tired of zombies and don't want to see zombie movies anymore. I've always said that the 28 Days Later franchise has always felt different than a zombie sort of movie, but we do have a lot of different versions, different takes on this genre. So I don't know. I mean, that's kind of up to you. I'd say if you're a Danny Boyle fan and you want to support Danny Boyle's directing efforts, then yeah, I would say definitely go see this. And I think the acting across the board, like I said, is great. So I mean, I'm glad I went and saw it, but I mean that's a question that only you can answer. So you tell me, are you going to go see 28 Years Later, or have you already seen it? Let's talk about it in the comment section, because that is what it's for. And I do want to also mention my level 2 members. Thank you so much. That's Filbert, that's Ninjinzu, that's Rufus the Red, and that is Star Fox. Thank you guys so much for the support, and of course the support from my level 1 members as well. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.